Hey guys, it's Pastor Jeremiah or Jeremiah Johnson with the Grace Point Daily Podcast or the Modern Christian Dads Podcast. Today I'm going to do a little unboxing and review of the Behringer HPM1000 headphones. As always, I talked that I am now over 100 episodes in on recording podcasts and garnering more and more experience. And so just want to give you some helpful tips. And one of the things that we need or tools that is necessary to do a podcast is probably going to be a set of headphones. And like I said, I've been trying to find cheaper headphones and those kind of things that sound good. And that's really the point, isn't it? When we get a set of headphones, is we want them to sound good. I mean, they can look cool. They can do all those other things, have options, switches, I don't know, Bluetooth, all those kind of things, but we want them to sound good. And so these are a cheap pair of headphones that I have been using that I rather like. So let's go ahead and unbox the Behringer HPM1000s. Again, you can check these out on Amazon or I like Sweetwater.com a lot. So there are a lot of places that you can get these. I actually purchased these through Sweetwater.com. All right, I don't have any affiliate links, so it doesn't really matter where you purchase them from because I'm getting no kickback for this, all right? So here they are, the Behringer HPM1000s. And so let me talk about them because I've used them for a week, 2 weeks now. I've used them doing podcasting. I've used them video editing and some things like that. So I've actually gotten some use out of them in terms of what I do. In terms of what I do primarily is podcasting and video editing and listening to some music on my laptop, things like that. So here's what I'll say about these is number one is that they are cheap feeling. In terms of the plastic, these probably aren't going to be super durable. So if you're in an environment where you're really going to beat them up, then I don't suggest them for you. But for me, again, I am in one place. My podcasting pretty much happens all in one place, one location. I do some off-location stuff, but I guess I could take them with, but I take my Blue Yeti microphone for that and just really whatever headphones I have at the time. I don't need anything fancy. So they are a little bit cheap feeling and that kind of thing, so they're not going to be extremely durable. If you're going to beat them up and pound them out, you definitely want to spend a lot more money to get a much more high-quality pair of headphones. Secondly, I thought what was interesting when I first pulled them out of the boxes, they looked rather interesting shape, and I didn't like the shape, and I was like, man, these look really weird shaped, and I don't know if I'm going to like them. But anyway, the moment that I put them on, I realized that, man, they feel really good. They actually conform to my head very well. So I know all of us have different shaped heads, and so I don't know how they would conform to your head, but for me, although being kind of a little bit awkward shaped when you look at them initially, they fit really well on the head and on the ears. So I did enjoy that. What I thought I wasn't going to enjoy, I enjoyed very much. So let's talk about the sound. The sound I thought was a very even sound. So the highs aren't very high and the lows aren't very lows. So if you're looking for like really bassy, you really need bass and you want bass, I don't think these are going to be the headphones for you because they're not really bassy, but it's just a nice even overall sound, very pleasing. Nothing was too high, nothing was too low, nothing seemed really out of whack. Like they were trying to really, again, like they were trying to make them super bassy headphones and it just didn't sound good. It sounded really good. The sound, again, with headphones, we are most concerned with the sound, and the sound was great. So the sound was good to great. I mean, I'm sure if you put on a $200-$300 pair of headphones or whatever, $400 pair of headphones, they would sound much better. But again, for the cost, I mean, these things run around, $15-$20 somewhere online. They are great, okay? So really, and that's all you're looking for. So if you're a new podcaster, you don't want something super expensive, go ahead and pick them up. And then a couple other things that I'll just talk about is you always, when you're wanting headphones for more of a little bit more professional type environment, again, these are super cheap headphones, but I am doing these and doing the podcast in a sense as a profession, but has a really nice long cord that you can see. I don't know how long the cord is. Actually, I actually could have read some of the things off the box to you. It doesn't really say. Anyway, ultra wide frequency response, high dynamic range, high resolution capsules, I don't see the length of the cord, but it has a very nice long cord. I actually just did a podcast today where I needed some extra length, and I was a little bit worried because I forgot, like, oh man, how long is the cord on these things? Was very, very good. It has the 1/8 and 1/4 inch adapter that you have on there as well. So that's very, very nice. I use overall the 1/4 inch adapter for the most part in terms of my gear and things that I'm using. So they're a pair of headphones. They look pretty decent. I don't think they necessarily look bad. They got the silver and black if you like that. They fit on the ears and on the head very well for me in particular. I enjoyed that. And obviously, like I said, the sound is very, very good. So again, I use most of my stuff for podcasting and video editing, primarily podcasting. So I would recommend them, and I would recommend Behringer send me more products because I use a lot of their products that I found very good. I think Behringer used to kind of have like a really cheap, and these are cheap, like, you know, Behringer is like a cheap, low-end product, but I have found the Behringer products that I've been using to be very, very good, one of which is the HPM1000 headphones. That's a quick review. Check them out. I recommend them if you're looking for cheap gear that sounds pretty good, that's going to get you started, whether podcasting or those kind of things. So, all right, this has been a review, unboxing. We'll talk to you later.